ましょう。あれこんなに大きくしてたっけ、音量。ありゃりゃ。いつだっけ。ありゃ。まあ、いっか。やっていきましょう。音量、大丈夫かな。まあ、そんな同時に喋ることはないか、このゲーム。で、射撃しまくったので、今度こそマーティンに話しかけようかね。
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always.
気性が荒いんだね。
Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
本気で殺すつもりだった
I
の
need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear?
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
小さい事件なのかね。
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
面白い話好きだね。マーティンね。
That's it?
ね、簡単に乗ったね。
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
危険なこと大好き。
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
そうそう、マーティはね、自分の銃に名前つけてるんだよね。
Okay, okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right.
スーシーは何なんだろう。ハンドガンとかなのかな。
That's what I want to hear.
マーティね、イケメンだよね。動物、マーティ。ロンドリにしては異様にがっしりとした体格をしている。一度撃たれたことがあれは俺の自動自得だった。何があったんだろうね。鶏、何の鶏なんだろうね。チャボとかコーチンしか私知らないけど。これね。どこで知ったんだっけこれ。マーティンとのライバルね。ライバル？ライバル。殺獣家関連の人。そうそう。それとこの人、グレートデンだね。プレイした後に、スッとグレートデンという名前が降りてきて。大型犬っていうことしか覚えてなかったけど、画像で検索したら、でした。この顔でした。喋りしようかも。ちょっと。ちょっと待って。何
Hey, Marty, what about Laura?
Laura.
How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Oh, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police Marty better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
またチキンポリス
Whatever,
になろう。
Sonny.
新しい情報。ここら辺読んでなかった。銃を持つと性格が変わるタイプの人だね。 ローラ・マーティの奥さんね。美しくも心優しい捕食動物。あ、ってことは肉食動物なんだ。お会いしてみたいね。よし。
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
何が結構落ち着い
Well,
たん
all
だ
right.
ね。
To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, okay, I know. Let's go.
よし、行こう。
Sonny,
that's skin on
there's a
the
little
napkin.
problem.
Not so little, and it smells too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
ブラッドボイルっ
Well,
て牛
it
だっ
seems
け？
we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we
yeah.
can. You have your rifle with you, right?
ライフル。
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
バーサ持ってきた？はい、ブラッドボイル。
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
嫌われてるんだよね。金ボスコを話しかけてみよ
I
うか。
gotta say, good old Bosco looks like shit.
Yeah, like a beaten dog.
Well, you, on the other hand, you just got older. Wait.
Shut the clock up, Marty.
年老いた。
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
結構
Eesh,
ボ
get
ス
a
コさん
room,
はい
you
いね。
two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
警察ということに誇りを持っているようだ。ボスコさん。あれ？多分新しい情報が出たと思うけど、おじいちゃんの方？そうか。まあ、いっか。まあ、いいか。
When you left,
When Blood Boil kicked me out, you mean?
yeah. So that affected even her.
Why? Because she can do her job in peace finally?
You know that's not what I mean.
Yeah, I guess.
あら、モニカさん、私に会って悲しかった？
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
そうね。
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
ブラッドボイルさん。
Honestly, I have a really bad...
こんに
What a
ちは。
surprise. The two pigeons back together.
やっぱ
And
全然いいん
without
じゃない
my
かも。これ
permission, of course.
違うかも。なるほどな。
Chief Blood Boil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing?
嫌われてるな。
Hey, hey, hey. Careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin.
That's it,
Yeah,
boss.
so that.
To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
そうなの？
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now,
うわ
Santino.
相当嫌われている。
Honestly,
もう一回話しかける。
What is it, Santino?
nothing, sir.
You need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
はーい。犬さん。あれ本部長。本部長どこ行った？あ、ここか。うん。ルシウス・ビルフォー・ブラッドホイールだね。正義を体現する動物だね。でもほんと尊敬はしてるんだね。こいつが退職しクロービルが家に本当の中にしていく姿を見たくない。本当に正義の人なんだね、この人は。よっしゃ。メイン目的地と、なんだっけ、こっちが、これがメインだよね。こっちは、お遊びですよ
The
ね。
hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
ファーストフード店かな。時計の針がないように見えるけど。うわー、出た。出た。これなんだ？ Fly in the soap。なに何の本だ？あれ？なんか収集品かなんかかな。世界観。手がかりではないよね。場所の情報かな。違うな。あ、これか、ホップドッグ。絶品コーヒーと極めて流動的な周囲の情勢に流されないことで知られた。ゴキブリ街の町のすぐ近くに立っているだけで安全の保証は全くない。ゴキブリ街町は危険なんだね。何だったんだろう、さっきの。ハエ男だよ。手がいっぱいある。巣箱。
There used to be such life around here before it became an
あ、
insect
昆
ghetto.
虫族の場所なんだ。
That was
ゴ
a
キブリ
very long
町は
time
昆
ago,
虫ばっかり
Marty.
なのかな。
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the
どこだった
best
のか。
pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the
あら
waitress,
らら、
I
昔は
imagine it's all
お店だ
gone
ったんだ
downhill.
ね。
True.
ジップ、アライフモ
But
ン
at
の
1
人
least the
だ。
coffee's good.
That's
コー
right.
ヒーは美味しい。
I have no idea what that mongrel's
Panda.
doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
パンダって言ってもアライグマのことかな。なんかいたよね。この人だよね、ジップ。かつての敵、友達。あ、情報屋でもあるんだ。ジップ。
Peaceful,
Merci.
isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird.
なんて言った
Even though, you know what?
ああ、変わっちゃった。
Roachtown always gives me the creeps.
Hey, don't call it that. It's not okay. Whatever happened here, it's
食工地区なんだね、
still the cobbler
ここは。
district.
Old memories?
We used to live here a
あ
while with my
住んで
mother.
たんだ
There
ね。
used to be a small ice cream shop around here and a baker. The whole area smelled like fresh bread. Smelled like home.
いいね。
How could we turn it into a slum?
Good question. Even though it's a mess, I still can't imagine living anyplace else.
You know what? I envy you for that.
なんか
Could
聞き
this
逃したけ
wreck
ど。
belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me.
食工地区
Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't?
暴
You
動
know,
が起き
people
ま
are
くって
afraid
る
of the
んだ
Great
ね。
Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
昆虫関連の問
I
題。
do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
昆虫はなんか一箇所に集中的に管理されてるのかな。あ、巣箱とゴキブリ町は同じなんだ。ああ、強制移住の対象になってるんだ。昆虫たちは差別されてるのかな。
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
寡黙な人だ。
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to?
That's also very likely.
話したくないだけ説が強い気がする。パンケーキの神様。
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
ちょっと似てた。
A natural born genius?
Yeah, right.
思い込みはダメっていうことだね。よし。入るか。
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
バドラ。
That's for sure.
悲しそうに見えるな。チップ、
The
扉
door
がある
didn't
よ。
look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
トラブルメーカーだな。
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.
悪者の世界へようこそ
You
っていうこ
still
とか
don't
な。
eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
サニーの方が結構年上そうだよね。見た目的にも、会話的にも。
I don't mean real meat, I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat
美
it?
味しいんだ。
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
この世界は普通に動物もいるのかね、家畜は。音楽変えられそう。わお。で、いっぱいの羽。ああ、これか。で、さっきの曲かな。ドゥンドゥドゥンドゥ違う。あ、暗めの曲じゃん。ああ、これね。やれるものなら食らってみろ。行こうか。全部聴いてみよう。ああ、この曲ね。ああ、聞いたことあるな、とかで。これが警察署だね。うん。ここら辺はせず。
And voila! The master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
人気なんだろうね、この人。
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
あ、そっか。トラッシュパンダって言うんだっけ、アライグマのこと、海外で。
You're right.
As
悪口
always.
だけど。うん。ゴミとかあるし、目の周り黒いから。
What insight?
ザ・キングは。
Well, that's a good question, pal.
めっちゃいい質問だ。Where are all the colors go? どこに行ったらすべての色が見られるみたいなことかな。よし、チップ。
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
チップ。うん。やっぱり骨を持っている。いろいろと尋ねる価値のある男。うん。年取ったんだね。
Hello, boys. Now get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
ドア壊したもんね。
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
あ、すごい爪が尖ってる。
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
聞いたらまずいやつじゃない？
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
おかしいのか。
And
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
自分でやる人だったのに
Yeah.
人に任せるようになったんだ。
Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
昔みたいに。何いろいろ気になるな。ラットなんだね。おかしいらしい。普通に生活したくなってる。そういう暗いビジネスから手を引こうとしてる。奴らしくない何かがありそうだね。あとはジップだな。あ、そんなことなかった。
That Natasha's a mysterious
Natasha.
woman, a real cursed jewel if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important.
そうその店を丸ごと手に入れたんだよな。
She got the whole club, just like that. But
I can imagine, yeah. Since then,
Oh,
it
my
operates
God.
under the name the Czar Club, right?
the old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual
愛人とは
canary.
違う。
She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
雑種のミックがわかんないな。
Mongrel Mick. Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
猿？
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One. You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay, okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I cluck and will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
キャッツェンコさん。店のオーナーになった。訪ねよう。チャーリークラブにつ
Have
い
you ever
て。
been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
I've gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, watch your beak.
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
仲良さそうで何より。
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why?
一番知的な気がするね。キャッツェンコさんに
So,
つい
about
て。
that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman is it, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
以上か。
You think he might know some?
He knows almost everybody in this city. At least he used to once. Let's see if he still does.
なるほど。ある程度は聞けたけどね。毛玉ちゃん呼ばわりしている。あれなんか、あったっけ？どこが新しく入ったか。ああ、イブに情報を渡してたんだね。なるほど。警察仲間っていうわけでもなさそうだね。はい。こんなもんか。サーリクラウド。モービル地形もなんかマークついてるな。ホテルは取らず、一回家に帰ろう。
Yee, my condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too.
よくわかるな、匂い。
Impala, maybe?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
すごいな。
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
鳥が嫌いなのかな、
true.
モニカ。あ、
Except
ね、
for
モニ
Monica.
カ。
Monica is a fairy, not a bird.
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
今ここは十分調べたからな。
Maybe in another life. You're getting older, Marty. You look like shit.
そうかね。
Ah, gee, thanks.
I thought angels
10
don't
年とか
grow
言っ
old.
てたもんね。
Ah, leave it, will ya?
Sure. Boo.
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago. When Molly left.
Whew, that was a wild night.
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
嬉しい
Times
ね。
have changed,
あ
Marty. And I don't call anyone.
All right, Boss Bird. Whatever you say.
あ、尋ねるができるようになった。サーリクラウド
Have
に
you
ついて
been there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
格式高いとこあんま好きじゃないのか。
So she
2番
just
です。
turned up with a message and this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored, or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor. You know that better than anyone.
That's for sure.
ユーマンのセンスはないのか。ナターシャか
So
らの
the
メッ
Tsar
セー
Club,
ジ。
huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve some fun, right?
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not telling me, right?
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so.
拳銃。
Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
サニーの拳銃はシンクレアさんなんだ。
Sinclair is doing fine, thanks. Anyway, you still talk to your guns?
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul. And it's useful.
I can't believe you're allowed to walk around freely, Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
何かがある。よし。
Why are you staring at me like that?
I was just thinking about... what the hell are we looking for anyway?
Jeez, old bird. You want to look around, remember?
No, I mean figuratively.
Oh, well then it's a good question. Hanged if I know.
Thanks for your help, partner. It's a pleasure to work with you again.
素直に。
Don't mention it, boss.
もうないかな。
So, am I staring quietly enough?
Well, the floor's creaking a bit when you shift your weight, so,
結構大柄なんだ
You're an
ね、や
asshole.
っぱ。よし。じゃあ一回クノビル式に戻ってみようかな。
Look at these two simpletons.
they don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
Hello, gents. Everything all right?
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny. Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce? You're right, Foss.
Hey, that reminds me.
出た。
Look at what I found under my coat.
バーザだ。
It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. And we all know it was an accident.
See?
あらら、怖いね。
Looking at these two, I think our world is ready to be annihilated.
と。ここに何かあるかね。なさそうだな。じゃあ、ナイトクラブ行くか。
Time to go, partner. It'll take half an hour or more to get there.
To the club, then. I'm curious about the show.
Look, Marty, we're not going there to have fun, okay?
I know. We worked together for 10 years, remember?
9.
Oh, do you have any gum?
Of course not. Chickens don't chew.
どう噛むんだろう、噛
Well,
む。
I'll go crazy on a long ride without it.
どう噛むんだろ
And
う。
I'll go crazy from you beaking it.
Ah, Sonny, it's a pleasure working with you again.
このノリが好きなんだね。
Midnight had passed. and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
So this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like
Tsar
infamous,
Club.
Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
よし、時間が刻々と迫ってきておりますが、見ていこうか
Do you
ね。
remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote
今は
something
ろく
about
なこ
us
とない。はい、い
daily?
や、自分のことが書かれてたからか。
What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
昔はすごかったんだな。広告と
I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
かわいいな。高級車だ
Oh,
よ。
look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
好きなんだね、車。
Of all that's furry.
Maybe it's
あ、
Ibn
自分レス
Wessler's.
ラーか。
I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard. One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny. You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
女性大好
Thank
き。
the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
サイもいけるんだな。サイと、ソウと、ハトと、あれなんだろうな。この人なんだろう。よーし、ここら辺話して今日は終わりかな。レイス、コウノトリの女。あ、コウノトリさんだ
Honestly,
ったか。
I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
そう年長者らしいことを言ってるな。
Amazing.
ぽいこと言ってるだけな気がするけど。リスさん。
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
リス。
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
あれ
Lawrence? Anyways, so the legendary chicken police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
ルイスはこういうところ来るんだね。お金持ちなのかな実
Let's
は。
not bother him again.
Yes, sir.
はい。
That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid
ですね。
suspicion.
怪しまれないように。
Okay, okay. No trouble. I get it. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
うんバーサはダメだ
What。was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
Was that a rhetorical question?
はい。ということで、用心棒さんね。
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
12ドルかけたぞ。
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
この人はなんだろうね。山の羊っぽいけど、どっかの。
The list. Yeah, I've...
List.
Don't tell me you forgot.
メリノ羊だっけ悪魔の、角してるね。
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
尋ねる機能がある。警察バッジ。
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to.
ダメか。
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
牛
Of course, I know who you
牛
are,
なのか
sir. I get the news and more.
あ、知ってる。
And I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
へー。
Oh my god, not the books
例の
again.
本。何
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
なんて言ったなんか、
Thank you
悪
for
口言った
understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere composition.
肉とかは
No
言いそうにないの
problem,
になってました
Shakespeare.
うん。フェイスにつ
Say,
い
big
て。
guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the
教
place,
えてくれ
big
ないだろ
guy?
うな。
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
そりゃそうだ。はい。情報が出たぞ。動物について出たのかな。ルイスについて、ルイスではないな。誰についてヤッツンコさんのことも聞けなかったもんね。デレレレレンってなったのは、海館かな。わあ、いっぱい増えてる。偽肉とも呼ばれる代理肉は自然界における肉の消費、捕食の必要性、家庭内の共食いなどを減らすことのできる食品である。肉。残虐性があるんだな。あれ？肉と遭遇したことがあったんだ。鳥類のみを暮らす国があるんだ。その話あったっけ？さあ、セーブが残らない気がするから
Look, Lewis,
ささっと。
that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit in...
Yes, indeed, but it seems to not.
Oh!
入れてください。
Oh! I get it.
Yeah, something.
No, 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 no. No, no problem.
Much obliged,
ありが
pal.
とう。
Yeah, thanks, bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
バニーちゃん。はい。
Sir.
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of...
Lâchez la montre, sir.
あーしゃしゃしゃし。
And as
あ
for
りが
you,
とう。
you owe me one,
仮説作りっぱなしだね。
Thanks, old
仮作り
pal.
っぱなしだね。
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
オッケー。入ったら多分セーブされるでしょ
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Czar. Well, here we are.
う。はい、着きました。
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always.
そうね。い
This
つも
time
だっ
is
たら
for
大変だ
real.
ね。よし。じゃあここで終わりにします。シーターさんとかいる。ペレットかな。イタチかな。よし。今回はこれで終わりにしましょう。ありがとうございます。